This is something very critical about the narcissist that I need you to know right now, okay? Listen carefully, especially for those of you who have suspicions. I'm going to clarify those suspicions today. All right, and what am I talking about? The DL men. If you've ever suspected that your man is DL and you wanted to put two and two together, I got you. Listen carefully all the way till the end because this is important. You need to know this now, all right? How do you know if your man is DL? First of all, if he's narcissistic, there's a great chance, not a good chance, a great chance that he's DL. A lot of the narcissistic men are DL. For those of you who don't know what DL is, this is down low. It means they're down low, which means they like men, but they hide it. You have your gay people who are openly gay and proud of who they are and they live their lives that way. But you have your narcissistic men who use women as a cover up for them actually liking men. And because they like men, they actually hate women. And again, you can tell this if you've dealt with a narcissistic man who you suspect to be DL, you know he hates women. From the way he interacts with women, he hates women. Now they do have the charm to charm women, beautiful women, gorgeous women, successful women. They have the charm to be able to get those women to use them as beard. Again, beard is a woman that the DL narcissistic man is using for the public to think that he is in fact in love with women when he actually hates women. So how can you tell? I'll give you a few, and I've done a few videos on this before. Just go back to my previous videos. You'll see them, but I'll give you a few. One of the biggest telltale signs of a DL man is that they overcompensate. They overcompensate for their manliness or their masculinity in so many ways and in every way. They overcompensate in the way they dress. They want to dress super masculine to the point where it's a little over the top. They want to sound masculine. They overdo it. They want to appear masculine, so they say it. They'll tell you how masculine. They're always saying, oh, I'm a man. I'm a manly man. I'm masculine. I'm this and that. Just like I like to say, rich people, real rich people don't walk around saying, I'm rich. I got so much money. Look at all this money I have. It's the poor people who want you to believe that they're rich, who throw it in your face and shove it down your throat. Same thing with the narcissistic DL men. When you hear them act overly masculine, say they're masculine, try to overly do masculine things, they're overcompensating and they're hiding something. Same thing with pretty girls. The true, real pretty girls don't walk around saying, I'm so pretty. I'm the prettiest you've ever met. A lot of times, a lot of those pretty women are actually insecure because they don't see their own beauty. It's the ones who want you to believe that they're pretty. They're the ones who, again, shove it down your throat. So I hope that example made sense. But yeah, they overcompensate. They try to overcompensate in everything they do. And it's so obvious and it's blatantly very, very obvious that something is off. Another sign is you can just tell they hate women. They fight with women. A lot of their fights and disputes are with women. Women at restaurants, supermarket, job place, family, friends. A lot of their fights are with women. No true masculine man who has respect and dignity for his masculine self is arguing with women, because everybody knows us women. I mean, I'm going to say it. Sometimes we get emotional, we get argumentative, and we just want to state our points and this and that. Real men know that. First of all, real men know that about women, and real men know when she's being feisty and she's being talkative and she's being this and that, this is my time to either calm her down in a manly fashion without saying, I'm so manly, I'm going to calm you down in a manly fashion now. But they'll do it in such a loving, masculine way that disarms her and she'll calm down by herself. Or they de-escalate the situation by walking away. They'll walk away, but they're not being dismissive. They're just walking away to de-escalate, and they will come back and either discuss it or address it. That's a true masculine man. But these feisty drama queen of a down low narcissist, they will argue with a woman. They argue. they will argue. You pull your phone out, sometimes they pull their phones out before you can even get to yours. You call them one name, they will call you 10. Again, sometimes they're the ones calling you names before you can even get to calling them names. They are very, very argumentative because they hate women. And another way you can tell that they hate women is they've never really treated a woman well. Okay? All of their exes are crazy. Even their own mama is crazy. If they have a sister, they don't like the sister. Any woman from their past has nothing good to say about their experience with them, especially their intimate partners. Now, their mom is still treated harshly and treated very, very wrongly, but that's their mom. So their mom she's just as toxic most times as he is. So she's gonna cover for him. Even throughout the abuse and the mistreatment from him. And by the way, narcissism goes both ways. It goes with women and men, okay? I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. So I'm saying men a lot. But yeah, the mama is always going to cover for those bad behaviors. So you can't even count her. But you can just tell that every woman they've ever been with has had nothing but horrible experience with them. That is because they secretly hate women. They don't like women. Their soulmate is a man, and they're mad at women for being naturally feminine and being able to express that naturally, and they're not able to do that. Also, the fact that they have to even touch a woman, do anything with a woman is disgusting to them. But because they want to show the society that they're normal, they have women as beer, but they hate those women. Those women are treated so badly. And that is why when you leave the narcissist, your self-esteem, your self-worth, anything you came in with, you leave with less. The narcissist usually gains from the relationship. They come in usually with not much, but they leave with so much because you forget about yourself and you pour so much into them. But you end up pouring so much into them that when you do leave, you leave with nothing. It's almost like you have to start your whole life over. But they leave. Maybe you bought them a car. Now they have that car for the ex-girlfriend. Maybe you helped them acquire a property. Now they have that property. They're living there with a new girlfriend or the ex-girlfriend or whatever. Anyway, there are many, many signs that that man is DL. If you want to hear more, comment more signs below and I'll make another video. But yeah, I've done a few videos on that already. But if you like contents like these, please go ahead and hit that follow button and I'll come back with more content. Also, if you want to talk to me about your narcissistic situation, the link is in my bio. You can actually book a one-on-one coaching call with me and you and I will chat about it. All right. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you in the next one. But don't forget to like this video, share it, and comment if you want to hear more. Bye.